Sending data. It says it's sending data. Data being sent. Come on, data. Data. Alright, YouTube's on. Hey everybody, welcome back to SNES Live. My name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
You can see today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Thunder Spirits with our little oopsie yesterday, forgetting that we were supposed to record and then forgetting to post something about it until like 9:30 at night.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I forgot all
as
about
I
it.
left, and I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess that sucks.
Oh well. So we're back tonight to finish Thunder Spirits, which means Wednesday, Saturday we'll probably do like Spanky's Quest because I want to do a 3-day play of Mystical Ninja because that's a really popular game. So anyway, you want to go ahead and load that bad boy up and we'll kick off.
Headache.
Yeah, Xbox is better than PlayStation. Well, I don't know about that.
Exactly, it's not.
One of your
Anyway,
friends.
yes.
Load that damn thing up.
I'm sure it's David. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox is solid, bro, but I don't know that it's better than PlayStation. But I guess it depends on what era you're talking about. Like, the first Xbox, to me, doesn't hold a candle to, like, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2. But, I don't know, I haven't owned a newer console in 10 years. What the hell was that?
Dead, that's what it was.
Not a place you want to be. They say yes it is. Well, whatever, dude. There's no difference to me, because you know what's better than all of them?
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. You are in a bad way, man. Come on. Forgot how that button's killing you. Missile. Oh, the missiles are kind of helpful here. Uh-oh. And moving level.
Man, it's gonna take a little bit getting back into the
I didn't say area, I said era.
switching.
Xbox didn't exist before PlayStation 2. When did the first Xbox come out?
After PlayStation 2.
Was it after PlayStation?
Yeah, and then Xbox came out, and then PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I haven't owned anything. I think the most recent console I've owned is the Xbox 360, and we own like what?
I own a 3DS.
12 games for it.
And that's the most recent thing that I have.
Yeah, I don't own a recent thing because recent things are garbage.
Honestly, Nintendo's better than all of them.
You know why recent things are garbage? Because in my day, when you paid $50 for a game, you got a whole fucking game. And the game was hard enough to challenge you that it took forever to beat.
Unless you had save states.
Games, well, yeah, unless you cheat your ass. But games now, you pay $50 and you download 30 gigs of patches before you even get to play it.
I'm so glad I had the shield.
And then they slap DLC and everything else on you. PC is master race. Now that I won't argue. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's...
He's arguing over which is better, just PlayStation or
Xbox.
Xbox.
I couldn't tell you.
How am I supposed to hit this dude?
I don't have any idea where you're supposed to hit him at. Probably right in the eyeball when he opens it up and shoots it at you. What about those top things? You know, those... Oh, there I see flashes.
Yeah. I guess this is the weapon I'm using.
Figured it out. Listen to that thumb clicky go. Good grief.
Oh, what, that hit me? Okay. I can shoot as fast as I click.
Yeah, I grew up on, obviously, Super Nintendo based on the channel. But I was also a PC kid.
Oh boy.
I mean, the mid-90s were an amazing time for PC games. Warcraft 2, StarCraft, Diablo 2. Oh, glorious. Unreal Tournaments. Oh, Unreal Tournaments. Half-Life. Quake 2. Quake 3. This is an amazing time. But, you know, it's interesting. actually, not that you need it. It's interesting to me that these type of games here, shmups, were something that we did not see on computers, really. I mean, they were an arcade game, and they got plenty of ports into the
new weapon.
Indeed, holy schmoly! Giant plasma balls.
It creates so much slowdown. Oh, it doesn't hit that.
Oh, it doesn't hit that. Oops.
No, stop going up, up bad.
I think you got pretty good reaction speed. Another one. Did you just blow the red ball up?
No, it hit the wall.
Okay. So that apparently isn't a boss. It's not even like a mid-boss.
Let's slow down.
Is it worth intentionally slowing the screen down by shooting your gun? Does it make it easier to get through? Not really.
Oh god, I don't know.
And there went all of Joey's quarters. Apparently not. Wow, apparently your hitbox is longer than you thought. Bro, stop flying into things.
Thanks. I'd love to.
Look at that one closes. How the hell are you supposed to get past that?
Like that.
Wow, you're just gonna forego your weapon, huh?
Yep.
And your twin dudes. Oh, right at the boss. Think they planned that? Let's take away their weapons right at the boss.
Ooh, hey. I didn't like that.
From behind.
Oh.
Interesting. So now you have to compete with moving pieces. I don't know.
That's what I'm supposed to
The
hit.
middle thing?
Oh my god. That's terrible.
What about your laser? Isn't your laser super strong? Oh, was it?
Okay, that's cool. I can't hit it. Okay.
I was like, what are you doing?
It's taking a couple seconds.
Chilled right next to it for a second. I'm gonna tell you, Chief.
I have
Plan.
an idea. Okay, that's not the not the idea.
That wasn't it. That doesn't count. Stubborn. At least you got that going for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, that level looks hard as hell.
God.
Oh, shoot.
Stop. Don't shoot your laser at me, please. Oh.
You're in stage. So I mean, this is the second to last level. You're in 7 of 8.
Boy,
so
howdy.
punishing the boss. This is the quarter eater here. Reversed. Maybe she's like, whatever. You're just willing to actually.
What? Die.
You are gonna burn out of lives in a minute.
How much health does this dude have? Too much. That's the answer.
Hey, you got him.
I can't lose all of my lives.
Why? You got save states.
Because if this is what this boss is like, what is the next boss gonna be like?
Probably easier if we've learned anything from games. I mean, come on then. Ooh, that was funny.
I need speed.
Just save it like right here.
Okay, I lost what it was.
Well, you lost a lot.
Thanks for the wonderful insight, Father.
Well, trying to keep you abreast of your situation.
Okay, note to self, don't go up. It shoots a laser. Laser hurts.
Usually, yes. God.
Alright, you know what?
Just sit in there. Hey, look, you got 2 lives left. There you go. I'd say that's a winner. Good job.
Thanks.
Save it.
Yes.
Last level. Now you're just tired. How them fingers feeling?
Whoops. They don't die?
Apparently not.
Hey.
Hey. Apparently you have to shoot the red one. Watch out, he's gonna come in behind you. Yeah, there he was. Told you. Are his bullets bouncing?
Yes.
That's a bummer.
Yes.
You know, so here's something I didn't think of until last week, and I still haven't brought it up yet. Remember how I was talking at one point about how there were controllers that you could set, like, auto fire on?
Yeah. We can do that on this because it's an emulator, can't we?
Well, Look at your controller. There's a turbo button. So hold turbo and hit A. And then I think the idea is you can just hold the A button now. I think you're faster.
I don't know. Maybe going max speed, I might be faster. And that's a hard maybe.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's nice to know we have a turbo button now. I mean, honest to God, we've had these controllers for like 2 years, and I don't think I've ever looked down and noticed that there's a turbo button. Built it when Danny was here. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, turbo button, greatly helpful.
Wow, this... Oh. I was about to say, this feels so much easier, but...
And then boom, right in the face. You're gonna end up beating this level. And then we're gonna be done 20 minutes into the stream.
We can play Clue.
Oh my god.
Josh and I played 2 games of Clue.
That's true.
In less than an hour.
We could probably review Clue without... we'll see. Maybe there's another boss after this or something. Maybe this is the mid-boss. That level seemed awfully short, really.
If I just sit down here, I can avoid a giant ball thing. Well, I guess it helps if I avoid it.
Can avoid getting balls in the face.
Yeah.
He's got big balls. Dude, so many weird songs. He's a big ball.
Yeah, I gathered.
Gotta dodge that thing, man.
Thanks for the wonderfulness. Not where I want to go.
We should start the death counter thing again. This game has taken its toll on me. That's a fact.
Okay, so that weapon has no use.
Which one?
The missile.
Oh, you're trying to blow up the one to pop up. Yeah, that looks like something's still coming towards the bed. Oh, there it goes. Is this the end of the game?
No. I don't like that.
Puts you there.
That can't be the end.
I mean, you sure wouldn't think so, but then again, this is an arcade type port. Like, I think that might have been the end, homie.
That was very anticlimactic.
Yes, yes, it was. Certainly was not the intention. At least they got some animations here at the end, because there wasn't a damn thing through the rest of the game.
Suspicion of what? Wait, what were we suspicious of?
I don't know, I couldn't find the instruction manual, so we don't have the story.
Is it on the back of the box?
say? You're gawking.
That's not what you're looking for.
No. Nope. Doesn't say a damn thing.
Nice. Okay.
I'm sure we could look it up.
Is that me?
It's like 3 or 4 different people.
Us? Maybe? I didn't realize there were 2 people piloting.
Apparently. Yeah.
Nice.
So, you made it. Enter your initials. I bet you didn't get the top score. Just to salt that wound.
Oh, what would wound on my finger?
Basically. Nope, top score. All clear.
By like a substantial amount.
I'm curious. Do me a favor and hit reset. Was there a story at the beginning of this game?
I don't think so.
I don't remember, but maybe there was. No, no story. So yeah, we just missed the entirety of the story because we don't have the book. And yeah, we could
Oh,
argue.
what does it show a story when I start the game? No.
Nope.
Just
We just
straight into
slammed
it.
Straight into it. All right. Well, the game's over, so there's that much going for us. Let's talk about it. I guess.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, okay. Let's look at it from graphical perspective. What do we think of the picture, the graphics, the artwork?
Not bad.
I liked it. I like the background, the different layers they put into it.
They definitely put a lot of effort into the graphics, and it slows down. Oh, yeah, the Sonic lasers. Forgot about those. It definitely slows down. So, I mean, it's not. It's unfortunate that it slows down, but they definitely put enough effort into it to make it slow down.
I mean, like R-Type and Gradius and a number of other shooters have a lot of missions where you're just in space. And this one had a lot of different areas on it. Had the forest, the underground levels, spaceships, a lot of stuff. So there's that. It definitely,
Yep, that's right.
it definitely threw extra out at you. What about the sound?
Um,
I thought the music was okay. I mean, it was
the music
decent.
was okay. The sound is very interesting. I think it's a lot of noises that I haven't heard in shmups before, like the Sonic laser that just sounds like Sonic spinning up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are a lot more like sci-fi noises, I think, than there are in other games.
Yeah, that's fair. So, the soundtrack was okay. I agree. It was pretty decent. Nothing that I'm gonna remember necessarily. Like, it didn't stick out as being like just awesome, but it was good. And then yeah, you're right. It used a number of different sounds that we're not used to. The spin up and the lasers in general. There were some klaxons in there, warning. I mean, it was okay. Nothing special again. Just standard shooter, really. A lot of gunshots, lasers, and missiles. Gameplay.
I don't think it was better than any of the other shmups.
Agreed.
There's not much to do. I liked the fact that you had to make use of
All your
different weapons and your different speeds, and that it required you to be able to switch between them.
Mm-hmm. I think that is a really neat and strategic concept that they implemented.
And I wish there was that in more other shmups.
Right, like in the other shooters, you know, your power-ups are pickups, just like in here. But once you pick a power-up, that's your gun at that point. And in here, it just adds it to your arsenal so you can swap around.
And you definitely need to make use of all of them.
For sure, because you had weapons that wouldn't blow the walls up in front of you to get through them.
You have weapons that shoot behind you, weapons like the wave that shoots all over.
Yeah.
The missiles, which are definitely useful as they hit the top
Clear
and
the
bottom.
ground, yeah.
Like, each one has its ups and downs. Like, the laser, even though it shoots directly in front of you, does the most damage.
And I like the fact that So in this one, you had 4 speed levels that you could increase and decrease, which is kind of cool. It doesn't scroll the screen any faster, but it allows you
speeds
ship
up
to
your
move
ship
quicker. Yeah,
which is definitely useful because like when it speeds you up, you definitely want slower, or like when you're trying to dodge things in the screen, you want slower. But when you're trying to dodge like the giant ball that this boss was shooting, you want faster so that you can get out of the way and still hit it.
Yeah, so it's definitely, they threw in some neat concepts that would be cool to see done in future games. Now, I will say Thunder Spirits is part of a series. I don't know how many there are, but we can find out in a few seconds. All the way up to Thunder Force 3, at least. Thunder Force 3 was for the Sega Genesis. There you go. So yeah, Thunder Force. There's a couple more. 2, 3. Looks like that's it. Just 3. But still, 3 is a lot. I mean, to continually make more in the series, and then, Thunder Force 2 and 3 were just for Sega.
As long as you're here, what's the plot?
Oh hell, I lied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
6,
it
7,
only
8,
has 1,
10.
2, the Mega Drive Genesis for 2, 3, then AC.
The arcade port.
Yeah.
And then Thunder Spirits to the Super Nintendo, which was the port of the arcade. Which is why it's so hard, because it's Quarter Eater. They've made a lot, though. I mean, down here we're Thunder Force 6 for the PlayStation 2. So they've made 6 of them that are independently tiled 1 through 6. And then they made a bunch of extra ones that are ports and different things. So, quite a few. Let's look up Thunder Spirits.
Plot.
Thunder Force. And this is apparently Thunder Force 3 is what this one's based off of. 100 years after Thunder Force, directly after Thunder Force 2. Despite their successes, the Federation has not been faring well in the battle against the Orn Empire. Orn has installed cloaking devices on their major planets, space territory, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Doesn't really explain the general story. Just
you probably have to look in the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Orn thought we were doing something and decided to...
Well, it said it was a biocomputer. Didn't trust us.
Right, but...
Because that's how we're all going to die eventually.
Is it?
I mean, Terminator, Skynet, we're going to go out that way. Orn Empire has built a large asteroid fortress to oppose Galaxy Federation, in addition to its high firepower, shield generators, blah, blah, blah. Sounds just like we're at war, generally. We're at war. The Orn Empire and the United Federation is at war. That's pretty much the story. So, as generic as it gets, folks. Apparently, in this version, they developed a biocomputer, and that's what they sent to try and kill us, I guess. I don't know. Overall, would you play the game again? Would you recommend it to people?
I mean, I'd recommend it just for the sake of, like, if you like shmups, like, hey, this is something that has a unique feature. Like, you may want to try this out.
The gameplay is unique, at least.
But other than that, probably not, no.
Probably not. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I think the difficulty, because I mean, remember when we first got into this, like, there's no way you got this done without save states.
Right.
Like, we barely got to the boss at level 2 without using save states. It's just damn hard. And because the port of an arcade version, obviously, like, it was, those games were made more difficult. Yeah. So it's difficult. Don't let your little kids play it thinking it'll be good for them. Also, there's no 2-player option,
which is unfortunate.
Whether you take turns or not, like in Gradius, or whether you play at the same time, anytime you add that second player in for a home game makes the game better. So it's kind of a fail on that, but can't super fault them. I don't know. It's okay. Would I play it? Probably not. I've played enough shooters, and I do like the unique concept of the weapons and the speed. I guess really if you look at it, Gradius has that. Because you get to pick when you activate those power-ups, so you can choose how fast you speed up.
And yes and no.
And you get to choose the weapons and how they the order in which you upgrade them. So it's not the same, but it's kind of similar. There. Yeah, it's kind of similar that way. It is not the same, but it's kind of on the same plane. Thumb up or thumb down?
As much as I like shmups, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
Give it a thumbs down, huh?
It didn't do much. I don't know. It impressed me.
Yeah. I am going to give it a thumbs down as well. I don't know that I would say they're better shoot 'em ups. I mean, they're all kind of samey anyway, but I think there are shoot 'em ups that are more enjoyable. Whether that's because it's less punishing or because it's just got the 2-player options. I just think there are others that I would prefer to play and that are probably more fun because of that. Now, if you enjoy a hell of a challenge, the game's hard.
Gradius 3 was also really difficult.
That's true. We cheated our shoot 'em ups, but the point stands. Yeah, so 2 thumbs down for Thunder Spirits. Unfortunately for Thunder Spirits, we did make it a half an hour in, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Yeah.
I feel like we could get a game of Clue in.
You want to do Clue?
I don't want to do.
Really
I don't
want
to wait for Clue.
Well, I'm not.
I want to get
we're
Clue.
not. No, we're not gonna split a stream.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do it another night. Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm okay. Big done. I don't want to play multiple nights of Clue.
Fair
It's
enough.
a terrible game in my opinion.
All right, so that'll be it, guys. We're gonna cut it for tonight. Half-hour stream, 7-hour stream. What are you gonna do? We'll be back on Wednesday night. You know what? Maybe what we'll do is Wednesday Clue, Saturday Spanky's Quest, and then 3 days of Mystical Ninja. I'm not real sure what order we're gonna go in here. Frankly, it's probably be up to the night of, depending on how we feel. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday night. Have a nice night.
I feel like that explains our channel in a nutshell.
What's that? Everything's
How
just
we
how we
feel.
feel at the moment. That's fair. That is fair. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
See you guys.